What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I do apologize for getting this video back out to you guys late, but out here with the 2019 Silverado, updating you guys on the Gerber collision mistake that was happening. So real quick recap of the story. Unfortunately, I backed into a rock, and I'll show you that rock over here real quick, which one I ran into. Can we squeeze through here? Yeah. All right. Here's our issue. Boulder. You'll be able to see some of the black still here on the rock, but this is exactly where I scraped this rock. I did finally turn this rock, so we have more of a straight angle now for when I pull the 2001 Dodge Ram into the driveway. I don't hit it again, or with the newer truck I don't hit it again for a second time. But this is where I scraped it. This point was on this side, and I was backing the 2019 Silverado in here, and I turned the wheel to the right to back in at this kind of left to or right to left angle, and completely took out that side of the Silverado, as you guys saw in that picture in that video. Okay, coming back up to the front of the truck here. So as you guys saw in the first video, this is what the damage looked like, and this is what it looks like now. And this is what it looks like now, today, talking to you guys. So when I went to pick up the truck from Gerber Collision, everything was great here. New fender. So this whole section right here is brand spanking new. This door piece here, remember we had a block of chip protective film on here, which we have to go and get back on the truck in about 30 days here to let this paint set up correctly before applying the film back over it. Absolutely glad that Block of Chip put that film on here, and I had them do that, because this saved my entire door, or that film saved my entire door from having to get replaced or having to do more costly work to repair this door damage that happened. But went to pick up the truck from Gerber Collision, and I'm absolutely grateful for my wife, because she told me to make sure I check over everything before I take the truck. And I'm glad she did that, because everything was not correct before I took the truck. As you guys know, they did not replace this piece here. There was that mark right here that the rock also hit. On this step insert. So this is now brand spanking new, and they did not change out my front right mud flap here. Now it is correct, and in the previous video I showed you guys that. Here's a little clip about that. So the understanding is that this is not factory. The factory mud flap is actually pretty shorter. It comes out to about right here in length. This is an aftermarket mud flap. So the guy I was talking to, which is running the show basically for Gerber Collision, he basically did some phone calling around and is looking for this particular mud flap so they can replace that as well, because this should have been replaced as well. So I have to come back to Gerber Collision to get that installed, if they're able to find it, and hopefully they are. So now everything is correct. This is a brand new piece. This is a new mud flap. They had to finally find this mud flap and order it. This was, I guess, an aftermarket mud flap that Chevy did put on the truck before I bought the truck. They do have another factory mud flap that actually is a little shorter, but they went ahead and put a longer mud flap on this 2019 Silverado. So this is brand spanking new as well, this mud flap, and Gerber Collision did give me a second one because they did order a pair, so I do have a spare driver's side mud flap as well. So I don't plan on hitting any more boulders, knock on wood. I know that's not wood, that's plastic, but knock on plastic. But I do have a spare in case. Other than that, guys, I don't fault Gerber Collision at all. It was an honest mistake. Their guy looked the truck over and As you guys know, as soon as I pointed out the issue of like, hey, was that supposed to be changed? No, yes, it was supposed to be changed, but it wasn't changed. Hey, was that mud flap supposed to be changed? Here's the same one that's been on the truck. It wasn't changed. He immediately got on the phone and started looking for that mud flap, and that's great customer service right there. And for that, somebody doing that right then and there and taking ownership and owning up for their mistake or their workers' mistakes. So I'm going to be taking the Corvette up to Gerber Collision in late March to have them take a look at it to get repainted, to see what they can do for me with the Corvette. So that's good customer service right there of what happened with the truck and them owning up to their mistake of the step insert here not being replaced and the mud flap not being replaced. And now those are both brand spanking new. This fender again is brand new. The door was buffed out and the paint was blended correctly and looks brand new. Obviously we got a little rolled grime on here right now, but that'll be pressure washed in a couple days here shortly. So the issue was, or the thing was, that since I did take the truck, I had to then wait a few days for them to find this mud flap, and then I had to drive the truck all the way back up to Gerber Collision in Menor on Tyler Boulevard to get this mud flap installed. It took no longer than 20 minutes for them to pull the truck in, take off the old factory mud flap, put this new factory aftermarket mud flap on, which was the same one that they found and were able to find. And it took about 20 minutes for them to throw this one back on, or put this one on, and send me on my way at no cost. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Just wanted to make sure I updated you guys again on the 2019 Silverado. Thank you for watching. Check out the links in the description below. You might find something there you might like and want to buy off of Amazon, so check those links down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.